Welcome back to Vigor. It is your boy, Stealth Jet, leader of the JSS. Guess where we are at? Sawmill. No, I'm not saying what the map is called now, because back in my day, when this map first came out, it was called Sawmill. So I'm gonna call it Sawmill. Just so you know. Just so you know. Now, I made a video entitled Lone Wolf Off Part 1, or with a Roman numeral 1 beside it. This is Lone Wolf Off 2. If you don't know what that means, go back and watch the first video. Or at least skim through it, because I don't expect you to watch through my entire videos. We all have lives after all. And then come back and look at this one. This is what I like to call the not so lone wolf experience. Notice all these people, and notice they have weapons. Notice how nobody decides to boost the loot. Notice how nobody decides to boost the airdrop. I can't tell if they bought insurance or not. If you could tell that, it wouldn't give you any advantage. Maybe if let's say I bought an 80 R97 and a VSS. If I lost them both, that would suck. But if I could see who bought insurance, maybe they'll be a bit more aggressive with them. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. That's just me overanalyzing. Let me shut up. Now, we're up here on Sawmill. It's not raining, but it's foggy. And you know what? I'm going to expose myself here a little bit. I'm one of those people that can smell rain. And I bet you, no, not Rain, the Mortal Kombat character, but I bet you, this entire map reeks of the rain smell. I bet you. But again, that's me over analyzing everything. So here's a comm station. Okay. Grab the fuel. Mess with the comm station. Keep it moving. Okay. Nothing. Until now. Okay, so somebody else used the comm station. And I did find a buried cache. Picture. Okay, cool, say less. I'm going to avoid the tower. And I pause right there because that's a really important moment. To all my new players out there, if you hit a comm station and a tower is right next to it, don't hit the tower too. Because you're giving away your location. Anybody can look at the map and see a comm station got used and then a tower got used immediately afterward and think, okay, they're up there. Right. It's the little things that add up to allow you to sneak up on people. Now look, I'm not saying that I'm alone right now. Shit, I don't know if I'm alone right now at all. You see, that's why I keep moving my camera around. I'll pause right here to try to find this picture location. And yeah, I'm about to go on a buried cache hunt. Okay, one series of gunshots. In retaliation? Nothing. Doesn't sound like it. Now that sounded like a shotgun. So, I'm going to go ahead and assume that somebody's dead. So that's one person knocked off. I could be wrong. And if I am, that shit's going to suck if I get snuck up on. Or ambushed, for that matter. But I'm going to go ahead and assume one person's dead. Alright, nice. We found a picture. Well, not picture, but the cache. Cool. Did I grab painkillers? I hope I did. Because if not, y'all gonna yell at me. Okay, I did. Alright, wonderful. Okay. Grab the food, antibiotic parts, and iodine part. Destroy the picture. Nice. Okay. Buried cache in our bag. Or in our bag. Now, check the map one more time and realize the barred house is in the middle of the map. Now there are plenty of ambush spots slash camping spots near the Bard house, so I don't want to be the first idiot to try to do something about it. I want to be the fourth idiot to do something about it. And I'm going to expose myself one more time here. Back in the day when I was like small in elementary school, we all would go out and play kickball. Like baseball, except you have a ball and you kick it. And then it turns into dodgeball whenever somebody will try to hit you with the ball and you'll be out. Everything else is exactly like baseball. Now, when we're picking teams and then coin flip, heads or tails, defense and offense, all the kids will start yelling, "I'll call first, I'll call third, I'll call fourth." Guess what I would do? I'll call second. Because everybody will be itching to say I called first, but nobody cared if somebody called second. I apply that mentality here. I don't want to be the first motherfucker to go for a Bard house and die. I want to be the third or the fourth motherfucker to go for the Bard house and get away with it, and also get the remains of the dead people who try to go for it first. Throughout that entire spiel, did you hear anything? Neither did I. That's why I'm moving slowly through the sawmill. Yes, I hear a comm station above me. A open comm station. We heard the second one being used. But it's been a while since we heard another one being used, right? And would you look at that? Somebody decided to use the tower. So we know somebody's up there now. Good thing I didn't hit it. The disruptive tower, I mean. Again, it's quiet, isn't it? Everybody's either prone, in a bush, or on one knee, or a combination of all three. And yes, I meant for that to rhyme. And yes, you can be on one knee and prone at the same time. I don't know how you will do it, but it's possible. Grab the wire. Check my corner. My ears are on 120 by this point. We heard a single blast of bullets. We heard a comm station get used, and we seen a tower get used. And that's it. Bard House has not been hit yet. Tom's safe. Guess what? Has not been hit yet. It's encounters like these that keep you on your toes. And I've been on my toes since I first got this damn game. My toes are pretty strong. So, notice how slowly I'm moving through here. The trade-off is this. Slow-moving target, easier to hit. I get that. But at the same time, too, being slow allows you to react to things quicker. If I would have blindly walked around that fence and ran into that exit, I probably would have died. Because crows tell you that somebody's nearby at that exact exit. Since I heard crows at that exit, I know somebody's nearby. And here's what should scare you. You ready? I'm not going to hear them. And I'm not going to hear them because look at this. Padlock, not been used yet. Guess what? Another padlock right there. Has not been used yet. And you see, I'm looking at the ground. I'm not going to hear them because they're prone somewhere. I guarantee it. That's why the crows went off near that exit. So you see, I'm moving around with my camera like I know somebody's here. I know somebody's here. And at this point, it's not even a guess. It's a confirmation. And you know what? If you don't believe me that somebody's here, notice how I'm walking through these bushes. If I stop moving, I'm stepping on somebody's back. Now I know I'm making a lot of noise right now. And now I decided to go prone. As I'm trying to think, if I was camping in a time safe, where would I be at? And this is scary too. Sawmill has height. This guy could be on a roof. And I won't know until he shoots at me. plane is flying overhead. Now I'm crawling because I feel as if I were camping an exit, if not the time safe, I'll be up here somewhere. This little corner right here is a great sniping spot into that exit that's locked. The devs knew what they were doing. You need fuel to deposit into that boat. And the unexperienced players, and look, there's crows. The unexperienced players will stand still at that boat. If we had an HBRT right here, they'll be dead. Now, crows tell you that somebody's nearby, but they don't tell you exactly where somebody's nearby. So I give up on the time safe, let alone any safe. Because look, we haven't heard anything for the past damn, what, 10 minutes? So, at this point, people are not moving. They're waiting. And that shit does not sit well with me. And so what I'm going to do is move through here and try to loot the workers' quarters. Maybe I can find some more stuff through there. Maybe I can. But first, I'm going to jump on this rail car, loot this toolbox, and keep going. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I knew he was going to be on that rail car. But there's a saying that says, oh, so you returned to the scene of the crime. This guy's crime was shooting at me. I didn't know he was there until he blasted. And guess what, you guys? That moment right there has happened to me so many times coming up in this game. It's moments like those that taught me, if I'm gonna shoot somebody, I'm aiming for their head and calling it a day. Because a guy thought that he could blast me down to sue me, and don't get me wrong, that shit's very much possible due to that thing's fire rate. He told me his position, and he didn't kill me because I ran away. Now that I knew he was there, I knew I'm not alone. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't the safes go off just now? Everybody was waiting for somebody else to make a move. Now, how much you want to bet the guy who shot at me just now was facing my direction? He saw me and tracked me. And then when I jumped over that fence, he thought, okay, now's my time. What I'm saying is he was facing the safes. He was facing that way. Then he saw me, tracked me, turned around, and then shot me. Everybody was waiting for somebody else. This is what I like to call Lone Wolf Off 2. Everybody's quiet. Silence in this game is not golden, especially with Lone Wolf on. That's even worse. Imagine not getting shot by one Sumi, but two. Yeah. I wouldn't survive. If you say you'd survive because you're shooting back, power to you. But knowing me and my archetype and playstyle, I probably wouldn't survive. Because I would try to get a position on them first and shoot second. Other players would shoot first. And that's how most players die. That's exactly how most players die. And so, I hope you all have enjoyed this video. And what can you learn from it? If somebody does not want to be seen, they're not going to be seen. They're going to be heard when they fire at you. Some scary shit, I know. But look, that's the reality of the game. I'll catch you next time. Peace.